Okay, so let's just jump into the interview.
I see.
And I guess for everybody watching, since we are getting into this, this is Kenneth. Not going to say his last name because then you'll look him up and you'll try to hire him, and then I won't have him anymore. But Kenneth, say hello.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kenneth. Kenneth Ranis.
Uh-oh, we're busted. Now they know who you are. So I guess let's start with the first question here. How long have you been a virtual assistant?
I've been a virtual assistant for almost 3 years, sir.
3 years?
Yes.
Nice. And how many different companies or individuals have you worked for?
I have 3
Three?
clients and they have 3 different companies, sir.
Okay. Does that include me or is that before me?
It includes you.
Includes me? Okay. So that's pretty good. You've been working with ones for a good amount of time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What did you do before being a virtual assistant?
Before I'm working as an OFW in Saudi Arabia, sir.
What's that?
I'm working in Saudi Arabia.
Okay. What's an RFW?
OFW is Overseas Filipino Worker.
OFW. Okay. Nice. What kind of work did you do?
In our company in Saudi Arabia, I'm a plant planner / secretary.
Wow. Okay. Nice. So you're used to having a little bit of responsibility even before being a virtual assistant.
Yes.
Assistant. Yeah. That's really
I do planning on what is the cable to run in the plant and do the daily tasks like the cable that we finish in the 24 hours. I submit it to my manager every day.
nice. How far was traveling to Saudi Arabia from where you lived in the Philippines?
I think it's from the capital city in Manila, almost 6 hours traveling via airplane, and from Manila to my place is 1.5 hours.
Wow. That's a lot of travel. Does your wife like having you home more instead of traveling so much?
She like me here.
She likes you here?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not what she told me. She told me she was glad you were gone so much because you're difficult at home. I'm just messing. That's really neat. Yeah, that's really cool. So, what's your favorite part about being a virtual assistant?
My favorite part in being a virtual assistant is while I'm earning as a virtual assistant, I will be in my family, staying and at home taking care of my kids, sir.
That's really cool. That's special.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's something that most jobs, fathers get to see their kids, maybe for a couple hours at night before they go to bed, and that's about it.
Yes,
So you get to be with them all the time. Does that mean you have to do more dishes and more cleaning since you're at home all the time?
no, my wife doing
No.
that one.
I love it.
I
Oh,
just
that's
eat
funny.
and do my work as a virtual assistant.
Yeah. Now, your wife is also a virtual assistant, right?
No,
Or does she has a normal job?
yes, she's virtual assistant, but they have office here in the Davao.
Oh, okay. So she'll work some at home and some at the office?
No, sir.
Just at the office?
Yes, in the office, sir.
Oh, okay. Nice.
For in the pandemic time when they lock down in Davao here in Davao, they work from home.
Okay, I see. But now she's back at the office.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Nice. So my wife is actually, would call her a virtual assistant, but she works remotely. And so she does like telemarketing and stuff for a company, and she makes really good money for the time. Most people don't think of telemarketing as something that pays very well. But yeah, she has a pretty flexible schedule, and both of us, for the most part, just are at home like all the time. I travel quite a bit more than she does, but when we're in the house, we're just kind of always in each other's way because she'll be making phone calls, and I'll have to remember to keep quiet so I'm not interrupting her work. But she enjoys that flexibility. So, what's your schedule like then? So you work at home. Your wife, she works elsewhere sometimes. What kind of a schedule do you try to keep?
My schedule is very advantage for me since it's flexi one. That means I have time doing some errands like pitching and sending my wife to work, sir, and also taking care of my daughter.
Yeah, your daughter is so cute too. I love it when you show her to me when we're having our meetings.
She's talkative, very talkative.
Very talkative. Yep. She's got no fear.
Yeah.
Nice. So obviously, there's a lot of advantages to being a virtual assistant. What would you say are some difficult things about being a virtual assistant or some challenges?
Being virtual assistant, the difficult way is like when the internet is down, and my client is sleeping, and I
Yeah,
have
I know it.
yes, sir.
Yeah. How often does the internet go down?
Not just sometimes, maybe one
Sometimes.
in a month, maybe once in a month.
Yeah. How long does that last normally? Just a few hours, or is it like all day?
Here in city, it only takes 2 to 3 hours. But if there is a storm calamity, it will take 1 week.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely, that basically kind of puts you out of work if you're not able to get
Yes,
it done. Are you able to like go to like coffee shops or libraries or anything and use their internet?
I can, but my laptop is very slow. and also the coffee shop here is not 24 hours because of
Yeah.
pandemic.
We'll have to work on getting you a better laptop in case that happens. That's important for me to know.
But I have PC, sir.
Yeah.
But if the problem if the internet is a problem, I want to work outside and go to coffee shop. My laptop is very slow, and I can
Yeah.
only talk to you. But when I will use that one in work, it's very slow, and I can open remote, multitask any Google
Yeah.
website like that.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'll have to make sure we get you one before the next storm. Yeah, that way you're able to still work if that happens. Now, this is an interesting one. There's a currency difference between the United States and is it the Filipino peso? Is that what it's called?
Peso, sir.
Okay, the peso. How well do you feel like you're paid for your work? Is it okay if I tell people how much you make?
Yes, no problem.
Okay, so Kenneth made $3 an hour. We just gave him a raise to $4 an hour in USD, and I forget how that equates to the Philippine currency. But like in the US, a lot of people will make $10 an hour, $15 an hour, sometimes $25 an hour. So like, how well do you feel like you're paid for your work?
It's reasonable since you are very generous, sir. Because how you pay me, I was able to provide and save for my family needs, and I'm very grateful with that, sir.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good to hear.
Yes, sir.
So I asked you a while back actually about your goals, and one of your goals was to save a certain amount of money.
Yes.
Yeah. So I want you to know that like that's super important to me, and I'm actually going to make sure that this year you hit that goal.
Hopefully. Thank you, sir.
you're going to hit that goal. I promise. Because if you're happy, then instead of having a new employer every year, hopefully you'll be with me for a good long time, and you'll make more and more money, and we'll keep you happy too, and we'll get you a better laptop too.
Thank you for that, sir.
The computer that you normally work on though seems to work really, really well, so I have no complaints there. So this, we didn't plan this question here, but I was just thinking about it. We have several other VAs now. So we got you, we have Rowan, we have Jasa. So we've got three, and you're kind of in this like this position of authority is kind of where I put you. How do you feel about the position that I'm making you take with like kind of being over and working with these other VAs?
I feel great. I feel great. You gave me the position, sir. And with that, I was able to learn how to manage a team.
Nice.
So, and I will also promise you that I will manage my team as you manage me. Also,
That's
I will
good.
tell them that this is what my client is. This is what my client need, and we should follow you what you want.
Nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I come from a background of customer service. So I've done sales where like you're dealing directly with a customer. You don't make any money until you're able to provide them with the service that they agree to, and then they pay you, and then you make a commission. I did that for several years. But with having a team now, I feel like my number one customer really is you guys. Making sure that you're taken care of and you're happy, because if you're not enjoying your job, then that's going to reflect in how you work. It's going to reflect in how you treat others too. And we treat others better when we're treated better is what I found. So I really appreciate you sharing that. So this is, all the questions that I had. Do you have any other comments that you'd like to share, or any questions that you want to ask me?
For now, I don't have any questions, sir, because you provide me everything what I need.
Awesome.
In our
when company. I don't, you let me know. Yeah,
yes.
As soon as something comes up, Kenneth's like, "Hey, sir, I need this, I need this, I need this." And literally before this interview, we were solving like 2 or 3 things. So Kenneth is awesome at doing that. So the way that it works, we've got 3 VAs. Kenneth is my right-hand man. And then basically I delegate things to him that he's able to help the other VAs to do. So that frees up my workload so that I can focus on other things like growing the business. We have several different aspects of our business. And I'm kind of moving Kenneth up in the ranks, so to speak, to help out in some of those other areas. And so he's actually training replacements so that I don't have to take care of the training, and I'm able to just keep focusing in on the business. So Kenneth is a very valuable asset to our company. So yeah, even though you know his first and last name, don't contact him. He's not interested. He's working only for me. All right. Well, that's it for this interview. We're going to put it on the podcast, and then I think I'm actually going to put it on a YouTube video too, if that's okay.
Wow.
We're going to make you famous, man.
I'm not ready for this.
Not ready? Oh, you'll be all right, man.
I thought I do not video call.
No, you're doing fine. So, all right, I'm going to actually stop this recording. Thanks everyone for watching this, and let me know what you think.